Hey all, we're here with Shane. How do you say your last name?
Jost.
Shane Jost, vocals for Cognitive. Um, I think recently signed to Metal Blade.
Yeah, about a year ago ish, we put out our first single through there.
Cool. Which was Rot.
Yeah, I was Rod Eternal.
Yep. Okay. So I noticed I was listening to a little bit of Malevolent and then, to hear the difference and it really sounds like you guys have grown or you did something different with this album than you did with Malevolent because there's a little different sound there.
Uh, I think this one was a lot more collaborative. It seemed like Malevolent was written over the pandemic, so like it was very like isolated. Like everybody was just kind of uh like like writing via like we would like link up on like Facebook or like Messenger or anything like that.
Yeah. Anything you could
And
do to like have a part.
yeah, and it was like it was just so hard to write that one. Like I'm glad it came out as well as it did, just because like I was out of fucking material for a while. Like I was like, these walls keep getting smaller. I want to go to the grocery store. What's going on out here?
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone was like that, and then looking
Yeah.
at that all the post-pandemic, I feel like there are so many bands out there touring now, which is, it's great for all the fans. Get out there and
Oh
just
yeah.
like hopefully it's good for you guys with merch on the road and what have you.
Oh, it's absolutely lovely. Like yeah, I love like seeing people like coming out to shows again. Like I love the fact that we can like just all come together and make some really really obnoxious noise and just fucking roll with it.
Yeah, make some fucking racket.
But
Let's have a good time.
yeah, like I was like, but as far as like why this record would be different, I don't know. We just kind of like we were a lot more meticulous about songwriting this time around. Like a lot more focus on like on the structure, try to get like more hooks in. Like everybody was just trying to just experiment and really bring their A game, and uh, I think it worked. Like
Yeah.
if you don't like this one, then you just don't like cognitive, and that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fair. So, you know, looking at looking at the new album, obviously it starts out really strong with Abhorrence, and then it moves, and right in the middle, you've got that epic As the Light Fades.
Yeah.
That takes you it takes you through so many fucking journeys, dude. It's awesome.
Thanks, man. That song I like that's the only cognitive song that I've written. Like that's one where like I recorded it, like not recorded. I wrote all the guitars for it. I did the song structure. I did a rough pass with the drums, but you go ahead and try to tell AJ like what to do playing drums. It was like he's so much better than everybody I know. So like I pretty much just like here's the tempo.
Do
And
what
like
you're
it
gonna
was
do. Yeah.
yeah. It was like it was an instrumental at first. It was just something I had kicking around. And then like my father had died almost a year ago today,
Hmm.
and I wrote that song just about that whole like process of it. Like just it's like I was trying to like rekindle this because like we had like a very like estranged like relationship, and was like trying to like talk to him, but also had those bitter feelings towards him, and
Yeah.
like right when we were like about to like really have a positive conversation, he unfortunately went for a lack of a better term.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And
at,
just
at least you guys were moving towards that positive conversation.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
that is
I'm sorry,
such
guys.
a hard thing to deal with. So I lost my dad. I got to think. It'll be 11 years ago, December.
Damn.
and we had not the best relationship for a lot of years, and we were just starting to get into that place also, and he
So, yeah,
passed. So
man, you get it.
yeah, I was like, fuck.
I'm sorry about your pops, man.
Yeah,
That's fucking that
it's
sucks.
it's life, dude. Like unfortunately, it's part of
Yeah,
life. I'll say if nothing else for you, that fucking song is like it is such a standout track on that album because it's different. It's
thanks,
different
man.
from all the other songs, and it really does take you on a fucking journey. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy that.
I hope so. Like we were like talking about like possibly like doing a music video for it when we were like shooting the other three. But like I couldn't fucking bring myself to do it. Like
Yeah,
it was still like such a fresh wound at that point. Like it would even be hard to like do that song live. But like whatever, we'll roll with it.
but
I,
I'll tell you, dude, doing that song live, even with it being such a fresh wound, like that that's gonna come across to a crowd. In my stupid ass opinion, whatever. Um, I really think that would uh it would go out well to a crowd because when I mean, dude, you're a performer. When you're out there on stage and authentic, they connect
yeah.
with you a lot more than going out there and just trying to bullshit through it.
Yeah, like you never want to go out there and like just go through the motions. Like no matter like what you got going on, you go on stage and you'll just lay it all bare. And a crowd is always gonna like latch onto that.
Yeah.
And I respect the shit out of bands that can like have horrible things happen, like and still like absolutely crush it out there.
Yeah, I mean that's what they say about like the suffering artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of bad shit happens and then they're creative as shit because that's how you work through it.
That's why comedy's so good. Everybody's depressed.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Jesus. Who are some of your favorite comics?
Oh, first one comes to mind, George Carlin, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Like he's the top, but like more modern guys, like I obviously like love Shane Gillis. Like he's absolutely great.
Making
Also
those
the
grilled cheese at night, bro.
yeah, dude. Jim Jeffries is absolutely wonderful. Obviously Dave Chappelle, Patrice O'Neill, Bernie Mac, like his his whole thing of like, you don't understand, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers, is the hardest goddamn thing.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I really like about Dave Chappelle, right? He was doing his thing with Chappelle's show and he was like, what am I doing? Like, fuck
Yeah.
you guys, I'm out, and comes back and really like his stand up changed 100%.
Oh yeah.
And he went like, I love watching him because he calls it like he fucking sees it, and I think he says a lot of things that people are afraid to say.
Yeah, but that's always been the medium of comedy, and like to another extent, like the medium of music is just really like trying to be like honest with oneself, putting it on paper or putting it in a special, putting it on stage, and just throwing it out there for everybody to just enjoy or not.
Yeah.
To just
Like it or fuck
hit.
off. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. I
what
mean,
was that? It was like, I get paid for the attempt. I don't give a fuck if you guys laugh.
it's the truth. Like, I'm sorry, you ain't getting your fucking money back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. So
I,
you like kind of back to the band and
yeah,
you
yeah.
sorry.
I'm so bad at like
Oh,
meandering, but yes,
no,
please
that's all
steer
right.
the ship.
I am gonna do the same thing. That's why I
Fuck.
like
All right. We're doomed. Let's go.
so what brought you coming into the band in 2017, I think, right?
Yeah, what how that happened was like I was just a massive fan of Cognitive beforehand. Like I had played in an old band called Carrying Earth, with the old vocalist of Cognitive, and we were both playing our wrong instruments. Like I was playing bass in this band, like he was playing drums. Uh, we weren't very good. Like it's just everybody has that shitty demo that like nobody wants to talk about.
Yep.
I'll talk about it. Everybody's it's fine. But like he went off and like after the band broke up, he joined Cognitive as the vocalist, and I was just sold because like I loved working with him. I loved him as a vocalist. Great dude. Shout out Jarrell. But then he needed like a fill in because like they couldn't he wasn't available to do like an East Coast tour. I was playing in a metalcore band at the time called Proletariat, and I had like I got a call from one of my favorite bands to be like, "Hey, we're kind of in a bind. You wanna come on tour in like a month? Get your passport expedited." I was like, "I've never been on tour. Let's do this."
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like I'd previously like filled in for like two shows for Cognitive like a while back, and then I was just like, I'm definitely not getting a call back, but let's see how this goes. They found out I snore. I'm done.
Like, fuck.
But then I had done the tour with Seeker and Grindmother, and for whatever reason, I mean, and I say whatever reason because like I just don't know. Jarrell had decided to leave the band, and at the end of the tour, Rob was like, "That's enough of a tryout. Do you want to join?" And what a mistake he made. But yeah, it's and yeah, 7 years later, still annoying the shit out of each other on the
Yeah.
bus.
It, it's the best time though, right? Because at least
Oh yeah.
it's like, there are people out there who live completely different parts of the country, and they, audition online, and then they don't meet for the first time until they're going on tour, and it's like, oh,
That's rough.
yeah.
That's like it the most because like yeah, the most important thing is like it's like I will take somebody who's a little bit of a sloppy player but a great hang over somebody who's absolutely like spot on every single time but is a dick about it. Like if everybody's a good hang, then it's a good hang. So like
Well, a lot of times from a fan's perspective, you can see that at a show too,
oh
right?
yeah.
Like you see those bands and you're like, man, that guy can play, but I'll bet he's a dick off stage. Like, I
it,
don't,
it's something in the eyes, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I've
like,
definitely like seen a couple bands that are just like you're doing the eyebrow thing. I'm on to you. There it
you're like,
is.
ah, motherfucker, not again. Yeah, like, it's just one of those things, and and then you talk to them, and they're kind of cocky off stage, and they don't want to have a conversation. They just want to, yeah, me. And I'm like, ah, dude, like,
That's rough.
yeah,
It's like if I don't talk to you immediately after on stage, it's just because I have just exerted my fucking
oh,
vocal
for
cords and I
sure.
need a second.
Oh, I'm certain of that. I did some interviews with some people after, doing long tours, and they're like, I ain't got a lot in me. I'm like, hey, that's cool. Let's just do a short one, and then when you're better, we can do a longer one. They're like, all right.
Hell yeah.
I
And
can
it's
only
like also like
yeah,
you could also not be a bitch and turn the gain up a little bit on
yeah,
your audio interface, but like it's I kid.
yeah. Now, and I can only imagine, right? Like, I think you've got a really, really solid fucking voice. Um, the growls to the screeches, dude. Like,
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
what's your warm up like before you perform?
Uh it's it's gonna change because I manage a retro like video game store, and like we have a DVD section. We bought a collection of DVDs, and in that was the Melissa Cross Zen of Screaming DVD, and I had never seen it before. So I was just like, oh, hey, Captain, I'm taking this home. And I didn't. I left it on my desk. And I gotta do it when I get back.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, as it stands, it's just like a lot of like I'll do like a couple breathing exercises, some humming to just kind of like get like my throat to like know like where notes are, some light singing. uh Z's is the big one, like just taking the z sound and just kind of like working it like through scales. Like
Hmm.
try that real quick, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't want to try it because
Ah,
I'm terrible.
I mean, it's the sensation of just holding that zzz, it just loosens everything up in here, and it's so good.
Right
And
on.
then from there, like a light scream, and then full volume stuff. Chill for like 15 minutes. Good to go.
Right on. So how long is your like warm up thing? Is it
Uh,
like 15, 20
if
minutes?
if I'm conscious about it, it'll be like 10 minutes, like 10, like 15 minutes. And then if I'm like, oh shit, we're on in 10 minutes, I'll just try to just really, I'll skip a couple
Hustle.
steps and just be like, fuck, 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 fuck. I'm stupid.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Exactly. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Fuck. And then we're good.
Good to go. All right. Hopefully I don't fucking blow my vocal cords tonight.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just going to ease into this. Then I look at the set list and it was like, there's no easing into this.
No, there's no easing into anything you guys have.
Yeah. I'm still very much a set list on the napkin kind of guy. so, so it's just like, I'll look at the paper towel that I got from fucking Detroit 3 days ago that still has barbecue sauce on it. I'm just like, we're opening with that. Right. Got it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've got a few of those laying around here.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm like, what kind of set list they got? Oh, it's on a napkin. Okay, that'll be a fucking good one.
Yep. It's always just like in marker that is bled entirely through. So you know that
Yeah.
there's a copy of the set list on a table somewhere.
Yep. Yeah. You're like, oh, they did fucking great. They really marked that one.
Yep.
Letters bleeding together and shit.
Yep. That's yeah, sorry to whoever's table that was. I was trying to find a black table, so I'm just like, they'll never know.
So that first tour that you did, like, what was that? What was that experience like for you?
It was like an eye-opening experience just because like what I thought tour was gonna be versus like what it is were like two completely different things. Like I thought this was gonna be like fucking partying all the time and just fucking like and just like being rambunctious and just drunk all the time, and like what it really is you wake up in a parking lot in a town you're unfamiliar with, stumble to the bathroom and brush your teeth at a Love's gas station while people are giving you weird looks for brushing your teeth in public. But it's like, fuck you, it's a truck stop.
Right.
you you go and get your coffee and your breakfast off of a off of the tornadoes. Like the fucking the it's like I'm the night driver, so I wake up in like the afternoon. So I'm just like, oh boy, buffalo chicken for breakfast. Let's go. You're great at making decisions. And then you hop on the bus and you just fucking stare out the window and disassociate for 4 hours. And then you show up to the show and then do what the show stuff is. Like unload the bus, link up with the other bands, ask how everybody slept. 2 weeks into every tour, everybody's just like, I took a shit at the grodiest spot. It's all poop talk. Two weeks in,
Yep.
happens every time.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes it's not even 2 weeks in. You're
Yeah.
like it's almost instant shit talk. Like, man, that bathroom is super clean. Make sure to shit there.
Yep. It's or like we'll just get excited, like, dude, Bucky's, we're all shitting.
Yeah.
We're all shit.
It's like the it's the best place I think for all touring bands, right?
it,
Is
if they had a shower, if they had a shower, it'd be a fucking 12 out of 10.
yeah,
But it's that 9.5 for me. Bucky's, please let me get a shower.
yeah. If you guys are listening, get showers in there.
Yeah. I just don't think that it's like a truck stop. It's more just like a giant Texas style gas station.
A mini city.
Yeah, or that it's Walmart but gas station and actually fun to be in.
Yeah. And everyone else there is not really there for gas. They're just there because it's fucking Bucky's.
Yeah, like and they I'm so guilty of that too. Like the Bucky's merch is always on point. Like last time we were all out, like I got like a hat, I got a windbreaker. I'm, I'm sure my Facebook profile for a long time was me just like all bucked up with like just Bucky's gear on stage.
Yeah, maybe we can get them to give you a sponsorship. Like just
Ooh, it Bucky's if you're listening,
we're gonna
make this Yankee,
a
make this
fuck
fake Yankee proud.
get you a Bucky's jogger. Fucking you'll be all set up.
Oh yeah, I'll wear it for a if Bucky's sends me literally anything, I will wear it on stage for an entire tour.
Hell
And
yeah.
you can use this audio clip and video as proof. As yeah, it's legal and binding.
It's legal and binding. Make that shit happen, guys.
Yeah, they send me like a pair of like tiny booty shorts, and I was like, all right, fine.
All
Call
right,
my bluff.
here we go. Sorry, guys.
You asked for this.
Yeah.
Everybody's got cats today. It's great. Great cat
Oh,
guy.
oh, did you see my cat?
I did.
Yeah, here, come here. Oh, she's like, that's Sophia. Say hi.
Aw, hi, kitty.
She's every interview, she's like right next to me and she'll rub on my feet and like chew on my
Aw.
cords. And I'm like, stop chewing on my fucking cords.
My cat was in here for one of the ones that I just did, and like she was just like walking around on the desk and like her tail was just like blocking me out. Like
You're like, no. Yeah, so the cat, I think she's pretty chill, but we've got three dogs also. And
I gotcha.
one of my dogs today just got her leg amputated. So
Oh shit, poor
yeah,
pup.
she's upstairs kind of like, I don't like this. This cone sucks. I don't want to be in the kennel. I want to be out with my friends. Like,
Aw.
I know, but that,
Well, shout out to the best pup.
yeah.
Tripod.
Yeah.
Tripod? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, well, her name is Penny Lane because
Okay.
uh, I'm a weirdo. Like, it's so funny, like how all of our pets get names. My wife's like, we're picking a name, me and the kids, and I'm like, that's cool. And they'll be like, we let the we let the whatever animal it is just kind of hang out and start calling it names. And like with her, my wife's like, I don't even know. She was calling her all kinds of crazy shit. And I was like, what about Penny? And her ears perked up and I go, Penny Lane. And she come running right to me. And I was like, well, there it is.
You picked it. That's
Yeah.
that's your fault now.
She goes, you son of a bitch. We were picking her name. I'm like, ah, well, sorry.
Oh, that's cute.
Just kind of is what it is. So, uh, out of the tours that you've done with the band thus far, what has been your favorite like tour memory?
Fate. I'm just it's more of like not like a specific memory, but like something that just happens like every now and again, especially like touring the US. I fucking love a parking lot party. Like I love when the entire tour pack is either played a really great show or a really awful show, and everybody like just meets up at like a Love's gas station that's like kind of on the way to the next one. nobody has a hotel room, so we're all just like we're just got three like two or three parking spots that are just all next to one another. Everybody like gets out and we're just fucking hanging, and like the guys that drink like they break out their beers. I'm gonna go inside and get a honey bun because I'm a fat fuck and I don't drink. And like it's like those are like that's where real friendships are made. Like you're just out there was just a bunch of people that get it. They know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
And it's like that's always like my favorite thing is just linking up and just I mean, even just like doing the Taco Bell family dinner and just like the entire tour package just takes over a Taco Bell for like 30 minutes or whatever it may be.
And then everyone's shitting their brains out the next day. Oh
Yeah,
no.
and that's where the poop talk comes from.
Full circle. All right. Some of I think some of the best stories are those stories, right? I was talking with another band and they were on tour with Superjoint, and so they were on an off day, so everyone's like camping,
Hell yeah.
and one of them's out there with I think it was sriracha, and he's trying to like get it to come out, put it on his hot dog, and he fucking squirted it, went all over Superjoint. Like fuck,
Oh, it's so good.
like good times.
Absolutely.
That's
It's
fucking
yeah, it like this that's the best part of doing it. Like I mean, obviously aside from like playing the shows and like hanging out with fans and all that good stuff, but like it's just a camaraderie of a good old fashioned just cookout on like a grill that somebody got from Walmart earlier that day, or like just fucking exploding mustard everywhere. Like
yeah, yeah.
I remember like somebody that like that we had on tour with us didn't realize how toxic Four Loco is. And just like by the end of the night, like he's just like puking like for some reason on our back tire.
Oh, oh no.
And, like I mean, no names because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but like it was just so fucking funny.
That's
It was
fucking hilarious.
it just looking up like dripping from every facial orifice. It was like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. And it's just
Like,
more green slime.
like,
He looked like he threw up Nickelodeon. Like it was just like,
ah, you can't do that on TV. Oh,
exactly.
oh
Dude,
shit.
you just slime time live and it smelled like gasoline and vodka. It was crazy. Maybe we were, I mean, we were at a gas station, so I might have got the gasoline from that, but like,
I don't know. It's Four Loco. Like, I could totally see some gasoline in there.
there's probably gas in there for sure.
Yeah. They're like little special sauce. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. So, um, touring with Grindmother, what was that like? Like,
Yeah. That was that was super fun. Like, it's like they weren't on for like the first half of the tour. So like at first it was like we just met Seeker down in Florida. So it was like us two were just did like three or four Florida dates, like two Georgia dates, and then we met up with Worm in I think North Carolina. Like did that one, did like two more other shows, and then when we played New Jersey is when Grindmother met up with us, and then the tour pack was complete. That's when Cognitive's drummer had like joined the tour, and our fill-in had cycled out. So it seemed like everything kind of like coalesced into like Voltron was formed that night. Like and like it was just it was crazy just watching like I mean, she sounds like Tom from Slayer.
wow.
Like it just I don't know, they absolutely crushed. Like that was such a fun set. And then like the Seeker, like those guys were like really good, and like their drummer was like absolutely like mind blowing to watch every night. But of course he was because Bryce Butler, and like
Yeah.
like now he went on to play for like Abigail, and now he's in Shadow of Intent, and like there's just a lot of wild shit going on that tour. It was also like my first time like going to Canada too, so like I fell asleep in the bus, and like I woke up and we were in Quebec now. So I was just like, oh fuck, I can't read, and thought that I was having a stroke for a second.
Because it's all French.
Yeah, like everything was French, and I was like, I when I went to sleep, everything was English. When I woke up, couldn't read. So it's
Yeah,
like, oh god, my brain's off.
that's fucking hilarious. I totally get it though. I can only imagine, going to
Yeah.
sleep in English and waking up going, what in the, oh no, take me to a hospital now.
I was just like, I'm gonna die on my first tour. What the fuck's my life been for?
At least I died doing something I love. Fuck it.
Exactly. I was like, whatever. There are worse ways to go.
Yeah. So, so on Abhorrence, is there a song for you aside from As the Light Fades that stands out as a standout track, something you're really looking forward to performing live?
I can't wait to play Rorschach live. Like, and it's not on the set list yet. I'm pushing for it to be there. Uh, and like, there's just so much like groove in that song, combined with just like the blistering blast beats, like all that good stuff. But just that fucking slam at the end of the song is like I've there's gonna be hospital bills. Like it's gonna if like as soon as we play that song in Philly, the foundation of the building might fucking collapse. It's like uh I was like cackling writing the vocal lines to that song just because of how brain dead and heavy that song is. It's like just fully self-aware. Like we know this is stupid. We know this is over the top, but god damn, it's fun.
Well, sometimes you just gotta have those really fun songs. You can just get out there and
Yeah.
hammer
It's
down
like
and tear down the building, whatever.
yeah, it's like the subject material of the song, not funny at all. But like just like disassociating that from it and just having this as the mosh song, like it's it's gonna be great. I feel like that one's gonna be a crowd favorite. And I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think Rorschach is gonna fuck people's worlds up.
So are you guys gonna try and get it on the set list for this next run?
I'm gonna like we're for Europe, definitely not.
Okay.
We already have that set list set in stone, and it's already kind of like new song heavy. Like we're bringing out like three new ones, but like we also want to like go into the back catalog and like
Yeah.
play some of the older stuff, play the crowd favorites.
Yeah, for sure. So how long is the European tour?
It's like 20 days.
Oh,
Like
right
I
on.
think we're like landing on the second. Yeah, we're gonna be over there for 20 days, but the actual tour might only be like 17 or something like that.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be completely nebulous, and it's whatever happens, happens. We're out there with Party Cannon, so gonna be a
Yeah.
party. I can't wait.
Hell yeah. So it's you guys and Party Cannon. Who else is on that
Yep.
tour?
As far as the tour package goes, that's it. It's just us
Okay.
two, and then like a lot of like local support at the shows. I haven't looked at like event pages or anything like that because like I like to be surprised.
Yeah.
I like to just get the address and show up and be like, okay, we're playing a barn. Or it's like, oh, this place is massive. Let's go.
Yeah. I think that's the beauty of like European tours. You show up to a town and you're like, okay, there's like 300 people here. This show's gonna suck. And you play a barn and the whole town is there jamming out. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Oh, to be clear, 300 people, I'm flipping the desk. Like that's
Yeah.
I'm just like, people care about us. It's like
Hey.
take that, imposter syndrome.
Well, I think obviously you guys were with Unique Leader before. Metal
Yeah.
Blade seems to do a really good job at, pushing the bands and really help bring that fan base to them.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so hopefully that is a great relationship for you all. Um, and they
Yeah,
can
it's so
they can pack out those fucking shows for you.
yeah, like so far so good. Like I have nothing but great things to say about Metal Blade. It's been so rad to just like to work with these guys and like I don't have the guitar with me, but like that it's been like my favorite record label ever since I found like Cannibal Corpse and like Whitechapel and all this kind of stuff. Like my first guitar, like the first sticker that I put on it was like a Metal Blade sticker that like I took off of like a Cannibal Corpse record. It's like working with these guys is it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like a guy like me should not be here working with people like this.
Hold
But
on,
like
hold on. What do you mean a guy like you?
I mean, I'm just a poor guy from like a small town. Like it's just
Do you know about every band they pick up? They're all poor guys from small towns. I mean,
it's fair. It's I just I don't know. It's the cliche of just like I didn't expect to make it this far.
right.
Like plans for the future. I don't fucking know what that is.
I fucking get it. I totally get it, right? But the reality is like you guys as a band, you're out there, you're consistent with putting out music, right? You're
Yeah.
touring, you're doing all the things that a band should do to get to that next level. Whatever that, whatever that next level is,
Yeah, whatever it may be. It's like I don't know what it is.
right? Yeah.
I'm just pleasantly surprised and happy to be here.
Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome. It's nice to have that. It's probably my favorite thing about talking to bands is there's those moments, right? Where they're like, fuck, like we're like really doing this.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm
shit.
sure I'm gonna like wake up in a couple days. It's like we're in fucking Germany. What the fuck? All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like
well,
that's crazy.
and you're not a drinker, so there's no going to get any fucking German beer.
I'm concerned about that. It's like last time I was there, I was a drinker. So like there was a we had played the I think it was Blood Feast or Death Feast. I can't I always mix those two up in my head, but like had played like an extreme metal festival out there, and there's just like a clip of me for like in their like they're like they did like a documentary that like they filmed there like about it on YouTube, and I am blacked out while the sun's up, like just fucking like holding a beer and just like this motherfucker's only like 75 cents over here. It's great. You know what this cost in Philadelphia? $6. What the Germany's fucking getting? I just kept on fucking going. Like it was insane.
That's
It's
funny.
like now I'm just like, water costs more than beer over here. So like I
Yep.
gotta find the water.
Yeah, that the fucking water. When did you quit drinking?
uh I don't recall the exact date at this point anymore, but like I think I'm coming up on 3 years ago.
Oh, right on. Well, congrats, dude.
It's
That's awesome.
thanks, man. It's like whenever like my best friend's like wedding anniversary is, it's like I obviously had to have a drink with him that night. It's like we've been best friends since we were 9. Shout out George. I'm not gonna say your last name on here because of anonymity, but like
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Way to go, George.
yeah, like it like he like when he got married, it's like I like open bar. I was like, of course I'm gonna have a like tie one on with my boy. And then after that, haven't had a drop on purpose since. I've had people like hand me like drinks at the bar that like I thought was just a Coke. Turns out it was a whiskey and Coke. Just like slide it back. It's like, this ain't mine.
Right. That's so I quit drinking in September. I had an experience at a show. Uh
Yeah.
and I kind of went, mm, I
That's
don't
enough.
I don't want to fucking do that, right? Like it was a band
Yeah,
I really wanted to see. I was looking forward to it. And I remember the first band taking a stage. It was a three band bill. I don't remember the second band at all. And I remember part of the last song of the last band.
yeah. Lights were on, nobody's home.
That, yeah, like my
Dude sucks
friends,
at driving.
dude, my fucking friends, like, they're like, yeah, like you were jamming out and then all of a sudden you just disappeared. And I'm like, oh, where'd I go? They said, well, I don't know. You said you were going to the bathroom. You were gone for the entire set. And then we find you. Apparently, I'm sitting on the ground eating tacos and drinking water, like by the bathroom.
That word is in every good drunk story.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
the word apparently is always there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking remember.
Exactly.
Like, I
So
just gotta, yeah.
that's huge, man. Congratulations. Like
Thanks,
that's
dude.
it's not an easy thing to do. So like
No, no, especially in, in the metal world, right? Because,
yeah, we only play bars.
yeah.
Like there's always alcohol there.
Yeah. And, even as a fan, you go to a show and about everyone in there has got a beer in their fucking hand and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you want a beer?" And you're like, "No."
It you just like it like from my experience anyway, and like if you're listening and like trying to abstain from alcohol, like or like anything really, you just gotta train your mouth to say no before your brain says maybe.
Well, the cool thing is I went out one night with my wife and to it was probably for her Christmas party. It actually was for her work Christmas party and one of her friends, boyfriends also doesn't drink and I I see him and he's got like a beer in hand and I'm like, "I thought you didn't drink." And he's like, "Oh, this is like 0%, dude."
Yeah, dude, they're great.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm fucking drinking that tonight." That
Yeah, I've got one in the fridge that I've just been saving for just like whenever it gets dark again. I'm just like whenever for probably a literal rainy day. I'm just keeping it's called a the company is called a Brew Dog or something like that.
okay.
It's like it's like a non-alcoholic IPA, and then they're absolutely fucking lovely.
Okay, I gotta try that because I was I was that fucking guy, right? I love my
Hell yeah.
IPAs.
IPAs, the sours, all that good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
zero alcohol beer is so goddamn good now.
yeah. I
It-
remember. God, it used to be fucking terrible. But
yep.
duels. That was like
Yeah.
your only
We
option.
only had a duels, and then Heineken Zero came onto the scene and was like, maybe this is okay, but like it just tastes like a skunked Heineken.
Mm, yep.
But like now you got brands like Brewdog and Athletic Brew. I talk too much about brands for free, but,
Well,
but yeah,
that will fucking pay off for you.
yeah, I don't know. It's if I could just help anybody like steer away from like picking up a beer, even if it's by getting a non-alcoholic one. Like just yeah, Athletic Brew. They have a bunch of cool stuff. Brewdog also has a bunch of cool stuff. I think you can get them at like Whole Foods and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
like I don't know. I don't really shop at Whole Foods, but
Yeah.
like my girlfriend like she's got the connect over there. So
Yeah.
like
I'm not a Whole Foods guy either. Like, I'm like, take me to
it's
fucking Kroger.
hell yeah. I mean, my my heart says Whole Foods, my wallet says Walmart.
Yes. Yes. I think that's across the board. So, is there is there a place that you like playing more than any other place? Like when you're pulling up, you're like, "Oh, I fucking love this place."
I mean, the cheap answer would be Philadelphia, but like that's just because like we're a Jersey band, but very much like Philly just feels like home to us.
So are you guys down by
Uh,
like Collingswood or something?
Like we're kind of like spread out. Like I'm more in like the Burlington County area, but then like we got a guy as that are like further south. There's a couple of us that like live like actually like in Philly or like just outside of Philly.
Okay.
But like we all just kind of like all come together. Like it just I just say we are cognitive from New Jersey, and it used to be based in Jobstown, but that's no longer the case. But like, yeah, whatever. Jersey's fun, but
Yeah.
Philly, every time we play there, it's a fucking explosion. It's a party. It's such a great time. But
Hometown shows.
that's yeah, that's the hometown. Uh, aside from that, like I'm always so stoked to play Detroit. Like shout out Sanctuary. Like
Yeah.
that venue is always such a great time. And there's that taco place around the corner. They're absolutely lovely. Uh who
That's like one
else?
venue in Detroit that I've not been to yet.
Oh dude, it's great. It's like the sound's good there. The crowd's cool. Like the venue's huge and it always packs out. It's always such a good time. Where else? Where else is good? I always love playing Come and Take It Live in Austin, Texas. Like I love places with taco stands around the corner, I guess. Because again, it's like the staff there is absolutely like they take care of you. Like it feels like home there.
So do you think like I think there's a correlation, right? So like if there's a taco stand in the general vicinity, the staff is happier.
Bingo. That's what it is. Like everybody's just in a good mood because if you're not in a good mood, you can go get a taco and now you're in a good mood.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fuck tacos. Tacos do equal happiness, right?
Yeah, for real. And like Texas always goes off. Like it's so rad to play Texas and like everybody there is like usually like an absolute saint. Is like if Texas just respected women more, it would be such a like a great place to live. Where else is good? Not Florida. I'm kidding, Florida.
Like, fuck you, Florida.
I like Florida. Like I used to trash on it, but like nah, it's gotten a lot better like playing shows down there.
Yeah, like, Tampa's got a really solid fucking community right there.
Yeah, and like Miami is always insane. Like I have never seen aside from like New Orleans, I've never seen cocaine done so casually before. Like Miami's insane, and they've got dinosaurs in the form of gators. So like it's just it's no man's land down there. It's
Hell,
so abs like the shows are unhinged.
dude's just
And
walking
like
up going, "This is great." Middle of the
yeah,
pit.
just like walk into the bathroom and is like he's washing his hands. What's his head doing down? Okay, never mind. Thought you were supposed to do that. No, I'm not going to tell you how to do drugs. It's like
Have fun with it, dude.
it's like you're a professional. I just work here. I don't know. you're you're going through it. It's fine.
So, when does the when does the new album get released?
I believe that is May 17th. I should I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, May 17th.
Okay. That's that's day one of Milwaukee Metal Fest, I think.
Is it?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but we're still we're gonna be at the tail end of this European run. So I think that's gonna be our day one in the Netherlands.
No, right on.
We got like 3 dates in there. I can't wait to get to the Netherlands. I've got a good buddy that I just like he's been like such a good friend, but I've never met him in person. And like he's finally gonna like come out to one of the shows and I'm just super hype.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
super
shout
cool.
out.
Like it didn't used to be like that in my old ass. Like we used to, if we wanted to meet someone, let's see, I gotta think, probably second or third grade, they were like, "You're gonna have a pen pal," and it was
Yeah,
essentially
pen pals.
two teachers from different schools, and you just wrote letters to each other. And like mine was in Indiana, and I was like, "Ooh, Indiana!" So I grew up in Detroit, like so
Yeah,
far away. I'm like, it's fucking right next to us.
yeah. It's like you bet it's barely in the mail truck.
Yeah, yeah. So, in technology today, it's so easy to meet people from all around the world and
Yeah,
build those relationships.
yeah. Like this guy. Shout out to Ruben. He's got plays in a crazy like deathcore with like symphonic elements called Tenuum. Very very fucking rad band. But yeah, like he had like been supporting like me and my endeavors since I was like a metalcore singer. It's like the fact that he's like I'm finally gonna get to meet him. I'm super pumped.
Yeah, that's cool as shit, dude. Hope that goes fucking better than you expect.
Hell yeah.
Do you have hopes or goals with the release of this album?
Yeah, I want to tour Black Dahlia Murder. I just that's something that I want to do.
All right.
Like that is I'm gonna not think a bunch about it and just say it.
Oh, dude, you
Just gonna
gotta
like,
think a bunch about it, put all your energy into it.
yeah, it's like I could just be like, well, like it'd be cool to sell like this much or like do this or that or like have people like it's like I want people to listen to it, want people to enjoy it, and I want to tour Black Dahlia Murder.
I I think that's a solid hope or goal, dude. Like, this is what I want. All right. But if you
It's
guys are
like
listening, make that shit happen.
they've been such an influence on like everything that like that I do, like even aside from the vocals, like I can't get away from playing like Black Dahlia Murder riffs anytime I pick up the guitar,
Yeah.
or like inspired by Black Dahlia Murder riffs, and like obviously like Trevor is like he was a huge influence on like the way that I sing, the way that I write, like and like I absolutely adore that band. I want to travel the world with them.
Well,
Like
you never know.
man, I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
Hell yeah. Do you guys have a like a US booking agent?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. We his name is Liam, and he's absolutely great.
All right.
He's the best dude.
We're gonna send this to Liam. Liam, get that shit fucking happening.
uh, Liam, did we when we stayed at your house, did we ever wash that pot of spaghetti? I don't remember, and if not, I'm sorry.
I'm literally gonna find him and send this whole fucking episode. You have to watch this, dude.
Hell yeah.
Like, oh shit. That's good though. It's good that you've got, it seems like you guys are really coming into it. You've got solid support from the label. You've got, a great fucking PR team. You've got, US booking agent, I assume European booking agent.
Yeah.
Um, so as a band, getting all those pieces in play and being able to utilize that and just get out
Yeah.
there and hustle, like
We just can't stay comfortable. The grind never stops.
that's it. That's exactly it, right? It'll keep fucking going and it'll
Yeah.
keep building and you'll be like, we'll have this conversation in 2 years. You'll be like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I don't believe like this happened. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
yeah, that tour with Black Dahlia Murder was fucking dope, dude. Like, yeah,
Yeah, like Black Dahlia, Whitechapel, Cannibal, Cattle Cap. Like I'm trying to hang out with those guys.
yeah, I don't know if you fucking saw that.
Oh yeah, that was like the first thing that I saw. I was
Yeah.
like, this is gonna be a great interview.
Yeah, this was a fucking kick-ass tour. Like Revocation was on it. I fucking love
Yeah,
Revocation, dude. Those guys are
yeah,
fucking nuts.
Our lead guitar player was just filling in for revocation. Like he's playing rhythm guitar.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so he did like the Carnifex tour that they just did, and he did the European suffocation run. He's been gone for like 2 months. Like he's gonna meet up with us in Europe, and like he hasn't seen his bed in like 2 months. It's
Good
like
for him, dude.
let alone the country. It's like
Yeah,
Harry's living it,
that's fucking awesome. God, that's fucking awesome.
right?
Uh, I I
So
love.
proud of him.
So I did a. My wife was like, my wife grew up in Southern California, and
Yeah,
probably, that's probably 10 or 11 years ago. She goes, "Hey, we're gonna go out there and see some of my friends." I'm like, "Cool." So we go out there. I'm a big battle cross guy too. Like I love those
yeah,
dudes. And they are playing a show at the Whiskey. It was Death Angel, 3 Inches of Blood, Revocation, Battle Cross, and Diamond Plate.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're fucking going to that show. That was another one of those like blackout nights, dude. I fucking
Oh
uh,
yeah,
like I remember having a great time. I fucking talked to a couple of the dudes from Death Angel, hung out with the Battle Cross guys, and woke up the next morning going, where in the fuck am I? Uh,
it's yeah. You can almost feel it in your ears. You're just like, all right, somebody's mad at me.
yep.
Somebody's real pissed at me.
Yeah.
Uh, blink real hard. Where am I? I don't know what hotel room this is. Fuck, where'd this bruise come from? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's uh
I don't miss those fucking mornings, dude. Waking up
no,
going,
never again.
no,
Like going through and like reading text messages, like none of this is spelled right. It's like,
I don't even know what the hell FJBXZ2 is supposed to mean. Like, what is going on, dude?
yeah, never again, never.
Nope. No, me neither, dude. I'm so over it. All right. Shane, I'm not gonna keep you. We're coming up on that hour mark, dude. I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your night to come hang out with me and bullshit.
Oh, of course, yeah. It was no problem at all. It was super fun.
Hell
I
yeah.
just got done eating some like Assad's hot chicken right before we got in, so like I'm just rare to go now.
Hell yeah. You got more interviews lined up tonight?
God, I hope not, but like we'll see.
I hope not. Probably. All right.
Yeah, I mean they've all been fun. It's just like, man, I don't want to say the same shit on the same one every time, and I'm just running out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, it's all right. That's what we're for.
Hell yeah.
Come up with some, we'll find some random shit to talk about.
Oh yeah.
All right. Go. Have a great night. Safe travels. I wish you guys fucking all the success, and I can't wait for the whole album to hit the market.
Dude, thank you so much. And it was excellent meeting with you.
Hell yeah, dude. Have a good night.
You as well. Take it easy.
Thanks. See ya.